CK, dangerous craps. Stack grip, bounce in method, shooting from 9 foot out. I'm trying to hit this pass line or before it. That's what I want to do. Bounce them on in. Found out this is not the one where I don't think the staggered where he's good on this one. I think you need to keep it as tight as possible, you know, for as long as possible, because you're going to be bouncing it in from, you know, pass line out. Okay, 320 buy-in. Again, buy-in. We're going to be working it. $10 all, $10 small, $10 tall, $50 pass line. See how that bounces in like that? That's what we want. 3-1. Oh. Okay, that's going to be 45 on that. Take 50 on the odds on that one. Oops, that dice set doesn't reflect the right dice set. We're actually using a hardware set here. Fix that in a second. Bounce it. 8, 5, 3. Okay, so we have a $36 rate. It's going to pay 45. So we're just going to press it. It's going to take us to 78. Low scud. 3, deuce, 5. Yeah, I mean, because of that spin, though, it'll make them drop off, and it'll, even with the bouncy table, you know, it'll just make them, like, go straight line, you know, in, because it just keeps them down, chops that down, the bounciness of the table. Okay, $25 5, pays us 35. I'd like to make 1,000 on this one really fast. See if we can't do it here. Get our little 10 rolls in right quick. Put the bounce in. That's a bounce in. Let's see what it is. 10, hope, 10, hope. Oh, that's right. Damn it. Almost knocked the camera off. Whatever. One flipped on me. $25 10. It's going to pay us 45. Bounce in method. Okay. Of course, they'll try to talk you out doing this pass line and you know how I'm doing that, but whatever with them. You know, at the casino. So we got $70 place bet on the 4. $70 place bet. This will be fun. It's 126 right there on that one. 26. Pass line. Even bet. 50. $50 odds. 2-1. Nice hundo. There. So we can get a black chip on that one. No, we'll go. Right on that. Make that 200. 4. Make that $300 4. So I want to make 1,000 in it real fast. Okay, come on, roll. Come on, roll. Okay. I'm gonna work this one too, man. Bounce it in. 4, 1, 5. 4, 1, 5. Oh, we had a 5 or 4 there. Second. I was hoping to hit that taller. All it was. Let's see here. Six, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. On the bounce in. $25 9 pays us 35. Take that 60 on that one. On the 9. Of course, we'd like to see a 4. Four, 1, 5. 4, 1, 5. That's a point. Third 5. So it looks like right there, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, why is that thing so little, right? First one, stacked it. You know what? Hold on a second. Yeah, that's right, that's right. So $60 5. Tripping out on there. Seam rates. $7. That's right, 84. We'll give him 1. Give us 85. Pass line, even. Odds. $50 odds. Pays us 75. I didn't mark that. Oh, yeah. Okay, alright. I didn't. It's nice. Looks like I hit a 6. Alright, come on, roll. So many rolls. So much time. Okay, come on, roll. A lot of money on the line on this one, guys. We're going to work it too. Let's get it going. Bounce in method. With a big devil. 5, 4, 1, 5. Bounce in method. Okay. 145 on the 5. $145 5. $203. Give 2. Get 205. Back. Okay. Broke him down because he had a lot of money on that one. Tenth roll. We still have the money on for this, but it's just lower money. 12. Boxcar. We're just going to stay in the mix with that. Stay in the mix. See if we can't do some serious damage here. 5, 1, 6. $12 6. We'll give him 1. I'll pass 15. Add 3 to that. Move that to 30. Yep, kiss. Irritating, man. Thank you. Hang on, buddy. Yeah, fucking Kiss, man. I hate that. Kiss is irritating. So anyway, so we got out there at 10. You know, made our money at 10. You know, is what we're doing. But what the hell now is really just irritating here. It's 12 and we, you know, bounced into it. I mean, you know, I'm still working with that damn bounce, man. You know, bounced and like I said, you gotta have it dialed in really good. And I was using that hard way and they kissed. So, you know what I mean? Kiss and it maybe double out. So, but so we weren't able to get that that stack we wanted, but that's what we started with. 320, 320. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 55. $60, $764. So good, guys. Yeah, went out a little bit earlier than I thought. I think I might have got distracted when I, you know what I mean, when I was doing the 6 on the bets instead of just letting it rip. So, you know, that's the way it goes though. You're gonna have those kind of rolls. I mean, you know, have those kind of rolls. They'll get cut short, but that's why you would have your money off. You know what I mean? Have that money off. That way you're good to go. You know, because this isn't just craps playing. You know, we're not just playing craps, man. You know what I mean? You know, there's a difference between craps players and crap hackers. You know, players want to sit there and, you know, come in with the player card and all that, you know, whatever, and do all that stuff. I mean, we're not really into that. You know, not really going to bang the numbers too much. Probably going to be a random roller for the most part. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? It's just the reality of it. You know, just throw the dice any old way. They might set them. And they probably got a big bankroll. But they lose a lot. You see what I mean? They lose a lot. So they have to have a big bankroll. Because they do lose a lot. Chances are they probably have a hard time walking away also when they have wins. That's another reason why they lose a lot. See, so these are, in my opinion, the traits of a craps player. You know, someone that the casino would love. You know, because we had a viewer, someone mentioned something about, you know, craps hacking. You know, just playing, playing or something. I don't know, whatever. You know, and I hear you and all that. But I mean, that's what you do. You know, but what I do is hack the game. You know, I'm trying to make $1,000 with a $320 bankroll in 10 rolls. You know what I mean? And I'm not happy that I didn't do that, but, you know, 764 is really record-breaking. You know, considering I'm gonna, because we didn't collect anything once we, we actually lost money on that. You know, because we were up on the numbers. You know what I mean? So we should have actually been 800s. You know what I mean? But it's okay though. It's okay. Still big money. I mean, you know, like I said, I'm going to put 10 rolls down and really fast, you know what I mean? So I think it was like at 14 minutes or something here, so, you know, whatever. You know, I'm going to put that down in 5 minutes. Guarantee you that. Guarantee you. Because I'm not going to put myself in conditions where I got to wait a long time for the dice, because you do want to get into a rhythm, you know, where they push those dice back and you kind of sync up with how fast they're bringing them back to you, and then you're releasing them and they're bringing them back, kind of like a well-oiled machine, a good free throw shooter. You know what I mean? Except you're not at the house pulling them back, walking down there. They're pushing them to you, so it's now an actual luxury. so you don't have to do all the shit you have to do at the house. See what I mean? So now all that's eliminated. So now you can really concentrate and let yourself just be and get into a zone. You know what I mean? And that's where you're going to really find that you're going to make your money, because you're going to bang the numbers. You know, we had 5 on that. Looks like 5 was our number. You know, 2 4s. We were looking to crush that $300 4, but we couldn't get it. Looked like we went all the way across on everything. 1 junk, 4 5s. You know, 4 5s. You know, so I mean that's pretty typical though. That's what I mean about craps hacking. Because see, you want to be able to hit those 3 or 4 within a certain amount of numbers. I mean, whatever you're, you know, that's what I like to do. You know what I mean? But you know, not everyone can do that. I understand that. So not everyone has, you know, the average I have, what have you. I'm just saying, you know, it's not about me. I'm just telling you, you know, that's, you know, because my average is obviously, you know, I told you guys before, it's like 18 to 20 now, whatever. So, you know, with the stack grip, it's a little bit lower. You know what I mean? But it's coming up. I mean, it's definitely coming up. But and it goes longer too. I mean, you know, I've hit the 40s on that. You know what I mean? But anyway, nothing on film yet. It's 30s. You know, late 30s, whatever. But you know, the point is hitting. You know, my goal is to hit 3 of the same number or 4 of the same number within 10 rolls. So now I can press that and press that and press that. And that's big money. That's way more faster money than the come bets. You know what I mean? We're just, you know, fooling around with that and everything. And really, it's like one of our viewers said. I'm not sure if it was Mr. Reed out there. Might have been Mr. Reed. He said that, yeah, it's kind of, you know what I mean? You do the place bets like how we do and just kind of max them, you know what I mean? Max and tax them, then get out of there in 3 or a couple, whatever you know, want to do. You know, the come bets, it's like, you know, I don't like dead rolls. You guys know I don't like dead rolls, okay? You know, dead roll to me is when I'm rolling the dice and, you know, I don't have any money coming in off that roll. That's a dead roll to me. I don't like dead rolls at all. At all. You know what I mean? You know, I feel like I'm losing money if we got dead rolls, so, you know what I mean? But yeah, they were talking about, you know, craps playing and things like that, so they don't obviously understand, but I think my man Big Body Cadillac, it was a Big Body Cadillac, or, sorry if I got that wrong. This is a lot of comments, but you understand, you were talking about, you know, how, we got a comment, they were saying how, you know, as we're going along, you know, learning more about this game, you know, they understand, you know, that, you know, understand the craps hacking thing now. This is more than dice control, man. You know, you're going to have to learn dice control. You're going to have to learn self-control, you know, so you can have overall casino control, because you're going to have to be able to walk away. You know, you're going to have to not be greedy. You know, a craps player doesn't have control of all those things. Now, a professional, I guess you could say professional craps player. You know what I mean? But I don't even like that. I mean, that's good and all, but I'm talking about craps hacking. You know what I mean? Because a pro has the traits of a craps hacker, but a craps hacker is like, it's just different. You know what I mean? Unless you're talking about a high-level roller. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm talking about, is high-level rollers. You know, when you say craps pro, I'm thinking, you know, they might be, you know, have like a big bankroll, so they're able to, you know, handle the up and downs. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about someone like BT or someone like that, where they're winning all the time and smashing them. You know what I mean? Because it's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? When you practice hours on end, it's what happens. You know what I mean? Don't let you start to get into a, because see, you have your regular roll. Once you roll a bunch like that, you know, like we do and things like that. You have a regular roll, you'll roll. Then you'll just, you know, on a regular basis, roll into nice rolls on a regular basis, just because you kind of slip into them. Because you roll high anyway. You know what I mean? You already roll high anyway. So all it takes is just a little, you know, just a little boom, boom here and there. The next thing you know, you're off to the races. Mid, late 20s, 30s, you know, high 30s, you know. And if you're really on point, you start to crack them 40s. You know what I mean? They don't want to see all that. But, hey, you know, getting a little long in the tooth. But that was the bounce.